Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. Megan Thee Stallion recently covered GQ magazine and she made a new revelation that Tory Lanez tried to pay her and her ex-best friend Kelsey off after the shooting incident that happened back in July. Now, I'm sure most of us are aware of the story. Back in July, Tory, Megan, and her friend Kelsey left Kylie Jenner's pool party and they got into an argument, and that led to Megan getting shot. Megan claimed that Tory Lanez was the one who shot her. However, Tory denied it and said all of those allegations were false, and he claims that Roc Nation was setting Megan up to frame him. And even though he claimed that he was innocent, he still was charged for assaulting Megan with a firearm, and this is a charge that he has to fight off in court. Now, what's interesting is there were two other witnesses during the night of the shooting, and that included Megan's ex-friend Kelsey and Tory's security guard. However, they haven't really spoken out about the incident, which has raised a lot of questions. Megan did recently reveal that Tory offered to pay her and her friend Kelsey off. And from that statement, it could easily make people believe that maybe Tory paid the witnesses to keep quiet. Now, this is what was said in Megan's interview with GQ. That night, her first mind told her to get out of the car and find another way home. She tried exiting a vehicle to call for a different ride, but her phone died. It was late. She was in a bikini, and everyone was telling her to get back in, so she did, even though there was an argument brewing. Megan doesn't want to get into the specifics of the dispute, who started it and what it was about, but ultimately it doesn't matter. As has been reported, when she tried to get out of the car again and walk away, according to Megan, Lanez started shooting at her feet, wounding her. She tells me the rest with disbelief still in her voice. Like, I never put my hands on nobody, she said. I barely even said anything to the man who shot me when I was walking away. We were literally like 5 minutes away from the house. After he shot, she says, Lanez begged her not to say anything. She says he offered Megan and her friend money to stay quiet. In quote, she said, at this point, I'm really scared, Megan says, because it's like right in the middle of all the protesting. Police are just killing everybody for no reason. And I'm thinking, I can't believe you even think I want to take some money. Like, you just shot me. A lawyer for Lanez denied that the rapper offered Megan and her friend money. So Megan put it out there that Tory was offering hush money. However, Tory's team said that he did not offer any hush money to anybody. And he tweeted this in response to the interview saying cap. So basically he was saying that Megan was lying. Kelsey also said she did not receive any hush money. When someone said this under her IG post, I think Tory might have paid hush money and now she's under an NDA, she said, nah, I ain't got paid nothing. I should though, huh? The way folks making stuff up. So Kelsey did deny the rumors that she got paid off. Also, she denied the rumors that she was getting paid to do an interview. It was rumored that she was getting paid to shop her story around, and someone in the comments said, it's the disloyalty for me. You want to clear the air for the right price. That shouldn't even be a thought. That was your BFF. Scandalous. And she said, girl, shut up. I'm not getting paid. I could easily, but I'm not. So Kelsey made it very clear that she's not getting paid for her story. She's not getting paid off by Tory. It's possible that she might have been offered money, but she claims that she did not take any money. And I wanted to make this clear because the interview that Megan gave can lead some people to think that Kelsey is getting paid off, which is why she's remaining silent, and that's not the case. I do think Kelsey is waiting until it's time for her to testify in court, and that's for the best because this is not the type of situation that should be used in the court of public opinion. Now, I do want to talk about Megan's actual interview with GQ. I do have some thoughts about it. I love the spread, by the way. I love the pictures, but I'm not really a fan of the angle that her team is using for her rollout. I do think her talking about Tory Lanez and the whole incident is really a distraction from her album. Megan has a new album coming out on Friday called Good News, and there's a lot of other stuff she could talk about. She's launching her own fashion line with Fashion Nova. She's partnering up with Mortal Kombat to promote their new game. She's giving out scholarships, and she has her own deal with Revlon. So there are a lot of things that she could talk about, and most importantly, she should be talking more about her music. But instead of talking about her music, she's bringing attention back on the Tory incident yet again. And I don't think this is a good promotional tool for her album. From my knowledge, this interview was done 2 months ago. It's an old interview, so I do think they had time to kind of make some modifications to the interview. But instead, they're still using this story to promote Megan's album. And I don't really like that direction because I feel like it hinders her more than it helps her. But that's just my opinion. I do know drama sells, and this incident was a pretty big, life-changing thing in Megan's life, so she has a right to talk about it, but it is kind of redundant, and the story seems like it's dragging on, and it puts a damper on what she's doing. I think she has a lot of great things going for her, and those things should be highlighted more. Now, I do want to talk about something I found a little interesting. Recently, Megan was spotted hanging out at Travis Scott's house. Now, there's a celebrity chef named Chef Bray who posted and deleted this message on Instagram saying this: "Hey y'all, I really cooked for Megan Thee Stallion in Travis Scott's house. It's really sinking in." Now, the chef ended up deleting this post because it did start getting some traction on Lipstick Alley. But the chef also posted a video of Megan dancing to Tyga's song Money Mouth in Travis's house. Now, I'm sure some of y'all are wondering, what does this mean and why should you care? Well, it doesn't necessarily mean anything per se. Megan was hanging out at Travis's house, but we didn't see her and Travis together. And if they were together, it's possible that they could be working on some music. Both Travis and Megan are from Houston, so I think it only makes sense for them to collaborate. And I'm surprised they haven't collaborated sooner, but I do find it interesting that Megan is hanging out at Travis's house because Travis is Kylie Jenner's baby daddy and her supposed ex. And I don't know how Kylie feels about this, but I imagine she would be a little uncomfortable. Now, if you know the tea between Megan and Kylie, you know that they are not cool like that. Just to give a backstory, before they fell out, they did hang out together once. After they filmed the WAP video, Kylie invited Megan to hang out at her house, and Megan brought along Tory and her friend Kelsey. And that whole link up took a turn for the worse because Megan and Kylie allegedly bumped heads over Tory Lanez. Now, the tea was Tory was flirting with Kylie, and Megan got jealous because she secretly had a thing going on with Tory as well. These were just some of the rumors that were echoed from different bloggers, but Tory Lanez did somewhat confirm these rumors in his song Queen and Slim. He said, "Me and Kylie still off in the pool. We just chilling, kicking stuff, was cool. Both of us didn't know you was tripping. Even though I got a crush on Kylie, I would have left with you if you knew. You was dipping for the simple reason. You invited me, but I can't act like Shawty didn't excite me. I had took a wrong turn that night, but not the turn that everybody think." So Tory admitted that he was feeling Kylie. However, Megan wasn't happy about it, and it led to a huge blow up, which then later on escalated to shots being fired and Megan getting injured. So the whole story is a mess, and Kylie and Megan did unfollow each other after that party. So that's a sign that Kylie and Megan are not cool at all. There is some tension there, which is why it's interesting to see Megan hanging out at Travis Scott's house, and Kylie made an interesting post saying, "Dinner at mine?" I could be wrong about this, but this seems like a subliminal response to Megan. Maybe Kylie feels some type of way about Megan hanging out at her baby daddy's house. And this is probably the house that she and Travis lived in together. So who knows? She might low-key feel pressed about it, but honestly, I don't think there's anything going on between Megan and Travis. I think if anything, they are working on music together. So the situation might be completely innocent. But because Megan and Kylie have tension between each other, it does make things a little awkward. But tell me what you all think about the situation down below. Also, please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.